Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen, the Jupiterian here, and today I will be sharing with you uh, the beginning of fall in the northern hemisphere or spring in the southern hemisphere, which means it's the fall equinox or a summer or a spring equinox. So I'm going to share with you this clock, the time clock for September 22nd. Here we are, September 22nd. The sun will be at 0 degrees of Libra, 0 minutes exactly at 5:43 and 40 seconds on the West Coast in San Francisco, California, where I am located. And 3 hours, it'll be 8:43 a.m. on the East Coast. And so figure out your time zone. And that's when this fall, when it's beginning fall in the Northern Hemisphere. Or it'll be spring in Australia or places like that. New Zealand, it'll be spring. So, and we have a Virgo rising. Mercury is in the sign of Virgo at 22 degrees. This is Lilith, an asteroid or a minor yeah, well, she doesn't really need to be here, but yeah, Lilith is here anyway. But so the sun is getting closer to the south node here, and Venus is at the last degree of Libra when it will be moving into the sign of Scorpio very soon. And the moon is in Gemini. So at 1 degree, 22 minutes of Gemini. Saturn's still retrograde, and Neptune is at 28 degrees now. It's retrograded 1 degree since last time I've posted a video. Now it's at 28 degrees. Mars is at 10 degrees of Cancer. So yeah, actually it depends on how how your zodiac is, what house your first house is. Yes, and I colored my hair, so yes. That's new too for this new season. We are in fall. So it's a reddish brown color. I'm getting longer too. Pluto is still retrograde in Capricorn. And we have Pluto square Venus square Pluto on this fall equinox. And until, let's see, let's move this in hours. When does Venus move into Scorpio? Okay, yeah. Later that on the 22nd in the evening or late at night on the East Coast, add 3 hours around this time, 7:43. Let's see if we move it back minutes. Yes, it'll be 7:36 when Venus moves in around 7:36. Venus will be in Scorpio fall. It's in its fall. Venus in Scorpio. Yeah, well, it doesn't happy. It's not happy there. But Venus will do Venus things in a very emotional and under the like do its detective work under the and do research and all that under the surface. So yes, it's a very deep and intense sign to have Venus in. And so let's see. Now that we are in the fall equinox in the northern hemisphere, or spring in the southern hemisphere. And I will share that with you in another video, I think, or maybe this one. We'll see. Let's see. When does Venus make a trine? Yeah, Venus is starting to make its trine to Mars and Saturn. We have a water trine at the end of September, the 29th, starting. If we go ahead more, it'll be getting closer. Well, maybe by October. Yeah, it'll be a perfect trine. Well, Saturn's at 14 degrees, Venus at 15. If we go back a day, yeah, so this will be exact trine. It's Venus trine Saturn on the 4th of October. And we don't have any other planets going retrograde right now. Hey, how about that? But we have, on the 2nd, we have to go back a couple days. We have a new moon on the a new moon, yes, on the 2nd of October. And this is opposed, and the south node and the north node are involved here, which will be a solar eclipse, I believe. let's see. Let me check something here. Just real quick. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Um, let's see. Let me see. Um, yes, we have annular solar eclipse. I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to share with you another something else here. This here is October 2nd, Wednesday, October 2nd. We have a solar eclipse. 10 Libra, 10 degrees, 2 minutes. And let's see if this chart will show up. Hey, how about that? Solar eclipse. There you go. And what else would there be? March, April. We had our lunar eclipse on the 18th of September. So yes, which is already done. I showed you that. Actually, I didn't show you the lunar, that's a partial lunar eclipse, which happened on the 18th, 17th, 18th. Yeah, this is universal time. And let's see. So I'm going to stop my share here. And now I'm going to share. What else am I going to share? What else do I want to share? Anything else I wanted to share? Let's go back to our chart here. Yes. So, and actually, well, let's see. We're going to have our next planet going retrograde on the 9th, I believe. 8, 9, yes. Jupiter is retrograde on October 9th. So we'll be reviewing a whole lot of things and doing some research and all kinds of stuff. And I will be helping doing some things. Yes, I will be researching and doing a whole lot of things behind, and probably redoing some issues, something having to do, since I'm a Sagittarius rising. This is going retrograde in my 7th house. So probably renegotiating with, I'm sorry, that's my text. My phone barks when I get a text message. Sorry about that. So probably be renegotiating things with clients or be doing some things with one-to-one relationships. My partner and I Um, well, actually, my partner and I enjoy it pretty well, actually. So I know that I will show you my chart, actually, and we'll put this there. So here's my chart in the middle, and these are the planets transiting October 9th. It'll be close to my descendant. So it'll probably be more like work issues and stuff like that. Um, and research. I know I'll be doing research on some new projects and helping to teach some new things too. Um, the south node is almost or close to my Uranus, to natal Uranus. Let's go back a few days to Mercury will be Mercury is moving into Libra. Yay. On the 26th of September. Yes. So the 26th of September, Mercury will be moving into a fellow air sign of Libra. And it's coming close to my midheaven. I need to share that preferences and display my midheaven, because my midheaven is at 14 degrees of Libra. The IC, and I'll show part of fortune too. My part of fortune is in the 4th house. Also, so we have the sun is in my 11th house of friends, benefactors, friend allies. And I will be doing a whole lot of things starting on the 28th. Oh, let's go ahead to the 29th. Well, Mercury, well, yes. It's very close to Uranus. And Mercury conjunct Uranus is a very interesting conjunction. It's gonna bring some genius to my communications. And besides, I have Mercury in Aquarius in the 3rd house already, conjunct Pallas Athena, which is quite powerful in itself, which is very like why I communicate so well on the internet and have this YouTube channel. But yeah, but um let's see. Let's go back to go back to when Mercury moves into Libra and out of, well, Mercury is no longer going to be exalted or in its rulership, but Mercury does very well in Libra because it's a fellow air sign. Mercury is ruled by Virgo and Gemini. So it'll be like I'll be maybe talking to allies about work situations and one-to-one relationships and maybe clients. The work will be very, I hope to get more clients. That would be great. Um, and networking and yeah, because this Mercury and the Sun in this 11th house of networks, social circles, and groups, which is going to be very powerful for me. Venus in Scorpio will be conjunct natal Jupiter, which is kind of interesting too, which the two benefics are conjunct one another at this time. Very, uh, very good time for me anyway. So this solstice, or sorry, equinox, I'm sorry, good Lord, fall equinox will be very beneficial for me since I'm already very spiritually grounded and I can get those esoteric and ethereal ideas out to everybody, I believe. Yeah. So those of you who need to understand, I can help you to understand those. And let's just show this chart. We'll have a Scorpio rising when Mercury is in Virgo. And I'm sorry, no, hold on. When Mercury moves into we'll have Virgo rising when Mercury moves into the sign of Libra. I believe. Wait, oh no. Hold on. Alrighty, let's see. We're not okay. This isn't going well for me. Mercury. Well, let's go into minutes now. Mercury moves into the sign of Libra. With a maybe, okay, Cancer rising. On the west coast of the United States, Cancer will be on the rise, where Mars and the moon will be. And then we'll have Mercury ingress or move into the sign of Libra on the 26th. Venus has moved into Scorpio on the 23rd in the evening or late at night, depending on where you are. On the 22nd, which I showed you. So there's lots of shifts, new shifts. Actually, were being analyzed and taken apart and put back together when Mercury was in Virgo, organizing things and, well, communications for some were difficult for some, may not be for others, but actually Mercury in Virgo is very analytical. Mercury in Libra, on the other hand, well, we'll get to the facts, we'll get to balance whatever was out of balance with the sun here and Mercury and the south node. So things that no longer serve us and no longer work will be in the spotlight when the sun and Mercury get closer to the south node and oppose the north node. And will be well, the moon will be opposing Pluto. Well, yes, on Thursday the 26th also. And the afternoon on the West Coast, or 6 p.m. or 6:09 p.m. around there. On the East Coast, the moon will oppose Pluto, bringing up intense emotion and yeah, that's not a great day. I would say, or this is not a great hour, a couple hours for the moon opposed to Pluto, which is only for a short time until the moon moves into Leo, and then we're out of that entire story of intensity. Maybe dramatic, but hey, there you go. Life isn't fun unless it's dramatic, right? um 7th, the 28th. Oh, the sun will be conjunct the south node in Libra on Saturday the 28th, later in the day. On Saturday the 28th, the moon will be in Leo. Good grief. Okay. I need something to drink. I have some water. Okay. Moon in Leo. We have Mars, Venus, Mars to Saturn trine. an opening trine. It's starting to trine Venus, but it's very close. It's closer to trining Saturn. The two malefics trying each other. Well, I think that's a good thing. Things will get done. Things will be emotionally charged, but Saturn will bring the structure, the discipline, and Mars, the intentions, the actions needed to be taken, maybe emotionally, but they will be taken. And it'll be easy to do. And Venus is going to be in the mix here, bringing some harmony and, well, even though it's in Scorpio, has more intense emotional things happening here. And Pisces will be rising. Ooh, that's a lot of water. uh, let's see. Let's go to the 29th, Sunday, the 30th, September 30th. And then we're in October. That's okay. So October. This is going to be an interesting month. Since we have the moon, and the moon will be, and on the 2nd, as I showed you, they'll have a solar eclipse on the 2nd. Yeah. Let's go back a few hours. On the 2nd, when the moon is closer to the sun. As I said, it'll be 10:02. Yeah, 10 degrees in 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's move this in minutes. The sun and the moon will be at 10 degrees, 2 minutes. Should be, well, around there, 10 degrees, 3 minutes. All right. Well, on the West Coast, it'll be there. Okay. All right. So we'll have a solar eclipse here because it's really close to the node, the south node. And as I said, the 9th, Jupiter will be retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. It's in red. That means it's retrograde now, starting October 9th. And then, okay, what else changes? Nothing else changes. Until we get to October 14th. Mercury moves into Scorpio. At least around there. Let's move this back into hours. Maybe That is the okay. Ahead in minutes. So this will be on the 13th. Sunday, October 13th. Yeah. Yes. October 13th. Mercury moves into Scorpio. Sagittarius will be rising. Mercury will be in Scorpio on October 13th, making a the moon will eventually make a trine to the moon when the moon moves into Pisces. In an hour, yeah. So yeah, on the 13th. Later, yeah. Mercury will trine the moon. Or the moon will trine Mercury, sorry. Go with the slower, the fast planet first, the moon, then to Mercury. The moon is faster because that moves every 2.5 days. Mercury moves slower from the sun. So, alrighty. We will have a new thought, a way of thinking, new way of presenting information in a very scorpionic way. Alrighty. And then we get, well, actually, when we get to November, I'm going to show, oh yeah, November 5th is election day in the United States. And I will show you that chart. Anything else changes before then? Yes, Venus moves into Sagittarius on October 17th. Jupiter is still retrograde. And let's keep going. Saturn is at 13 degrees of Pisces, retrograde, going backwards in the sign of Pisces. Then we have the 18th, the 19th, October 21st, October 22nd, October 22nd, later in the day, the sun moves into Scorpio in the afternoon on the West Coast, or in the evening on the East Coast, 6:23, around there. And Pluto, wow, when did Pluto go direct? I missed that one. Pluto starts its direct motion on go back days. Pluto is direct. It's slow, but it's going in direct motion. And on the 12th, October 12th, Pluto goes direct. Still in 29 degrees until November. So we will go ahead. So yes, actually go back and know Pluto is red for retrograde. And then we go ahead a day, the 12th, October 12th. The sun is in Scorpio. No, I'm sorry. No, October 12th. The sun is in Libra. Sorry. That's my partner's birthday. Happy birthday to my partner, who is a Libra. And we shall see. The moon is in Aquarius. Pluto is now direct. Jupiter is still retrograde in Gemini. Mars is still in Cancer at 20 degrees. The north node is at 6 degrees, and the south node is of Libra, and the north node is in Aries. So all you Aries north node individuals are having a very destined time. And I know a few of you are. Now, if we go ahead to, let's see what else changes during this time. If we go October 18th, yeah, Venus moves into Sagittarius. The 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. The 23rd of October, the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd of October. Yes, I think. Possibly. Let's go a couple hours. No, October 22nd. Sorry. Depending on where you are, actually the 22nd, yeah. 23rd. Probably the 23rd on the East Coast. Maybe. No. It'll be late at night. Yeah. Late at night. At 3:23-ish, the sun moves into Scorpio. We have a large trine here from the moon to Mercury to Saturn. This trine here, this triangle, grand trine, grand water trine from the moon to Saturn and moon to Mercury, Mercury to Saturn. It's quite gonna be a big day on the 22nd when the sun moves into Scorpio. And Mercury is at 14 degrees. Saturn on the 21st, 22nd, yeah, around that time. Let's go ahead to November 5th. Tuesday, November 5th. Before that, Mars will be on the November 4th, Monday, around there, Monday, I think. Yep. Mars moves into Leo for a short time, then goes retrograde. Mars in Leo. Mercury is in Sagittarius, bringing a whole lot of new stories, exaggerated stories, possibly. And Mercury moves into, okay, now Mercury moves into Sagittarius. Did I do that, cover that already? Mercury moves into Sagittarius. There's a lot of movement here. We had to, because November is going to be crazy. Yeah. Mercury is going to be moving into Sagittarius. Venus is in Sagittarius already, but Mercury is moving into Sagittarius on November 2nd. Yeah, November 2nd. At 3:17 p.m. on the East Coast. And I have this on the West Coast, so it's 12:17 on the West Coast. So Mercury is here. Mars is at 29 degrees of Cancer right now. We will go ahead a day to the 3rd, the 4th. It's Mars moves into Leo. Well, it's at 0, 12, and 12 degrees. So it maybe, let's see, an hour. Move this hour in hours. 4, 3, 2, 1. And November 3rd. On November 3rd, Sunday, November 3rd, Mars will be in Leo. And then we go a couple days. It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Super Tuesday, which is also known as Election Day in the United States. We have Saturn retrograde. We have Uranus retrograde on the planet, on the asteroid Algol. Not a good thing to have. We saw this already. When Uranus was on Algol. Lots of things occurred. People lost their heads, nearly physically and emotionally. Jupiter is also retrograde at 20 degrees of Gemini, which is making an opposition to Venus and Pallas Athena. Ooh, the warrior goddess, Pallas Athena. The sun in Scorpio. Well, we still have that. Now we have a fire trine. Well, almost a fire trine. Yes, this fire trine between Mercury, Mars, and the North Node, bringing some kind of destined ideas and some purpose to things we are doing, taking initiative in, and thinking about. This is happening on election day. And let's see. So election day is going to be very interesting, taking action on our thoughts, and it'll be very purposeful and destined. So all I can say is get out there and vote. That's all you need to do. Whoever, I don't care whichever side you choose, just go out and vote your conscience, vote for the future of the United States. And that's what we need. Actually, we need the people to be heard. Your vote counts. It's very, you have a voice. It'll be very fiery. And Mars will definitely be starting to light that fire under you to get things moving, do things, something purposeful, meaningful. November 5th is a big day. You just stay active, don't do anything. Yeah, just stay active. Don't do anything rash. I would not do anything rash. It's not a good time to stay home either. Just if you need to work that day, work. Don't take the day off. If you, I would not take the day off. It's a good thing to be around people who will understand. No matter what the outcome is, no one's going to be happy on either side. I still don't know what's going to happen with this election. I don't see it concluding on this day. It's going to take some time. I don't think we'll have a definitive answer. But be civil, talk with passion, do not act out on that and do stupid things. And yeah, although I can see riots coming, and very passionate and fiery, and I hope not. We need some peace in the world. What else? I'm going to stop the share, and then I'm going to go to this. Yes. Ah, yay. All righty. So Now, here's the second part of this video where I will be pulling some tarot cards for the fall equinox. And I have this deck. We are going to ask 6 questions. What have I achieved during this summer period? We're going to pull 6 cards from this deck here. My universal Rider-Waite deck. 6 cards for 6 questions. The first question, what have I achieved during the summer period? Two of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. So, well, balancing my account, yes. Balancing my money, balancing some material stuff. What gifts has my harvest given me? Well, maybe I am not so seeing that just yet. I see these 3, but there's something that I'm not looking at. But what am I truly grateful for? Well, the 5 of Pentacles. That's interesting. The 5 of Pentacles. I'm not a pauper. I know that. I know that I'm spiritual. He's looking at the stained glass window in the cathedral. There's hope. And yeah. Next. What resources are available to me now? Ooh, well, a 10 of swords. Hey, how about that? How could this be positive? Well, the 10 of swords. Well, this is ending something that 10s are ending of all the information I need. The 10 of swords are thoughts, and then I already know what's going to know everything, a lot about some things. And the next card is really crazy. What resources do I need to gather? Well, that's going to be Ace of Swords. So I'm going to get some kind of new thought process in there, and some new information's coming through, and it's going to be destined information for my future. And what can I release and let go? Suspicion. 7 of swords. Wow, there's a lot of swords here. Oh God. Well, this isn't too bad, but actually this is like information, air, some new information will be coming through, and yeah, I just need to release my suspicions, release the unknown, release the things that have been dwelling on from the past. It's a really good card for me because I have been doing that recently, thinking of the past, thinking of should I have said the things that I said, done the things I've done to others? Actually, they were, although even though they were very cleansing and very, it's a good thing. I need to release that and let that all go so I can move on past this fall equinox, which is the 22nd of September, which I showed you. Alrighty, well, I had done this for an hour already. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for watching. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. If you liked what you see, um, hit that thumbs up button. Okay, I'm gonna stop my share right now. And oh, I'm going to change the stop the gonna go to the hey, hello everybody. Welcome back. Actually, thank you for watching. If you got this far, and I wish you all the best. Just don't let all the don't let the craziness or the media or what's going on around you get too out of hand. If you feel that coming on, just say, what can I control? And what do I is out of my control? And with that, I'm going to wish you all the best autumns, fall, or spring if you're on the south of the equator. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, above the equator, you'll have the fall. If you're below the equator, you'll be spring on equinox. And I will show you that in another video because I have a really cool app to show you. It's called Stellarium, and you can even look that up on the internet yourself. It's free. And with that, I'm going to let you go, and good luck with all this crazy energy, and just breathe through on all this craziness that's happening right now. And I wish you all the best. All right. With that, I'm out. Bye.